Up, everybody, and welcome, because you have just tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I am your host tonight. It's James Young. I'm your favorite DEI hire. That's correct. Until Trump kicks me off the airwaves, I'm going to be here until the Chinese come take me back as part of the tariff agreement. We're going to be giving you guys this hilarity each and every single night. We are your nightcap of comedy. That's right. If you guys are on your way to work, we're going to give you a couple of laughs to help get you through your shift. But if you're on your way home, we're going to give you some chuckles so you can go in there and face that family, that wife, or that husband that you've been dreading to go home to all day. Of course, I'm joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine. First of all, the man who is our official sponsor, he comes from the law offices of Kaufman and Lynn, who have been representing and winning for the good people of Orlando for over 20 years. The one, the only, not only a lawyer, a comedian, as well as a comic book creator. I'm talking about Jeff Batman Kaufman. Jeff, what's going on, brother?
I got to tell you, I'm good, man. I am solid. I feel
Nice.
stupid solid because I got my new eyes. I'm Steve Austin eyes. I got my bionic eyes in, man. They put the lenses in. Boop, 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 boop. I can see everything. Boop, 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 boop.
I got to give it up to you. You actually had the surgery. A little scary for some of us, but you had your lenses replaced. And bro, you can see really good now. Now you're good. Now you can see everything.
Oh yeah, except that you got halos. They tell you can see halos. You know, like lights around at night. Yeah, around like headlights and everything. I was at the hockey game the other night, and you know when it gets dark and everyone pulls out their cell phone. Man, I thought I was on acid. The whole plate. I mean, they were like aliens everywhere, and I was going, man, I could see everything, but there's some weird things in my world now that I see.
So how long does the halos last?
They say it could last a lifetime, man. And at first they told me about them, and I was going. They said, yeah, a lot of people experience it. And then I said, wait a minute, I can see, I can read. All right, so lights look a little funny sometimes. I'm like, I'm okay with that. It's seeing is a whole, when you didn't see stuff for a while, like I'm at the movie, I go, oh, I can read that.
That's what you
know when you do this, you like check your eyes, you try to figure out which eye you can see something with. No, I can see it with both, so it works.
Or don't forget your glasses, go to the movies and get mad because you can't see.
I don't do commercials, but Dr. Filatowski, he the man.
There you go, Filatowski.
I don't know where he's from because he's got a weird accent, but he's from some place where they've got smart people.
There you go. He's from the Ukraine. He got an AR-15 mounted on the wall.
He sounds Danish. He sounds like one of the, like a weird place, like Dane,
Oh, weird place. Okay.
Like Denmark or somewhere. You go, what's that accent? I'm Danish. You go, ooh.
There you go.
Croatian.
He sounds like the Swedish chef on the Muppets.
Yeah.
Also, that voice you're hearing in the background, man, that is a man that we call the oh my gosh, can't even talk right now. We call him the Godfather of Orlando comedy, but he's a man of 1,000 nicknames. Today, he does not disappoint because Ken Miller is known as I will F a gorilla up.
Hey, bro. So, hey, real talk. So you know they talking about the 100 men versus gorilla. Yeah, I went through my life. Think about this, B. Mom passed when I was 5. You know what I'm saying? True. I was adopted by an abusive woman. Yeah, my father was on heroin. 8 of 11 kids. I grew up in the mean streets of Greensboro,
North Carolina.
I
escaped to go to the military. Well, I did 3 tours in Nam. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Nam?
Hey, shut your damn mouth, James.
Mama. That's where he went.
Don't question my history, bro.
Got it.
Then I survived a crazy domestic, crazy wife. You know, wife. Now I got a wife right now who's loving, to love me, to calm me down, bro. Because without her, I would just go to the zoo and whoop a gorilla ass. My wife stopped me. I was on my way to the Sanford Zoo. My wife was like, baby, you calm now, baby. We don't do that no more. You almost different. You know what I'm saying?
And they ain't got a gorilla. They got a homeless dude with an afro. They can't afford a gorilla there.
Of course, Jeff would be the hater because Jeff was a nurse in the military. I was a stone cold killer, bro.
So he killing videos.
Everybody know I killed.
He created TikTok.
Who shot Saddam Hussein? Me.
Kid Miller.
It was me, son. How you think I got the hat? They give you this hat for killing them.
Wait a minute, kid. They don't give out medals no more.
No. I said I want the cap. I want the baseball cap, bro. Who you think killed Osama bin Laden? How you think I got the jacket?
The jacket,
that's like the Hall of Fame jacket. You kill a terrorist, you get a jacket. Hey, ask Jeff where his jacket at.
Where your jacket at, Jeff?
Thank you. In the closet? I can get it.
Jeff was a full-blown nurse, bro. I was out here taking him out via Kong. The Germans. Bro, I've been in like every world war.
You remember that movie, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? That part where you go, what you get? Oh, this is for knitting. This medal was for
oh, right.
I was typing. I typed 50 words a minute. That's what I got. Straight
hating. How do you think the North beat the South in the Confederacy? That was me, son. I've been through this, bro. Hey, James.
Yeah.
You know how I know I could be the gorilla?
How, man? Tell me.
Who you think taught David how to throw the slingshot?
That was you?
That was me, baby. Baby, I've been around, baby.
Bro,
I will eat a gorilla alive, baby. I done been through all these, everything, bro.
You have.
Everything.
Man, I forgot.
Remember that, son. If anybody out there listening, you need me run up on somebody, whole lineage.
The whole lineage gone.
You know me, I wipe your whole family out for you, baby. Huh?
See, that's why I don't go to any barbecues Ken has. Because what you cooking up? Some gorilla? I don't know if I do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Like Chris will eat some gorilla. Okay, that's pretty. I eat it.
Yeah, Jeff, wear your hat. Because you ain't killed nobody. Wear your hat, Jeff. Wear your hat, nurse Jeff. This is a nurse. You got nurse Betty up in here. Wear your hat. James got a hat. Wear your hat, James.
Man, I'm about
show him.
My hat, right, man.
Yeah. Killers up in here, Jeff. Killers, son.
Show him, bro. I got this when I went to Dunkin' Donuts and killed a whole dozen donuts.
Look at a whole dozen.
What I got.
Where your donut hat at?
I had a knife.
He looks like Jack Black. What are you talking about?
I had a knife in my mouth like this. You know what I
mean? Hey, James. Hey, real talk. You know what made me laugh when you was like, hey, you said before the Chinese come get you with the tariffs.
Yeah.
Hey, James. All right, check this out. I'm gonna knock on your door. Answer the door. Not.
Hello?
Oh. Yo. Oh, you are James Yan. I come for you and Michelle.
Yeah. That's how the Chinese sound?
Oh, yes. Oh. Where's Devin? I take a Devin
too. they take a rocket scientist with them. Yeah.
And the Chinese always rubbing their beard.
Always rubbing their beard, yo. Oh. You eat a Michelle a tariff. What do you mean?
He rode a dragon to my house.
For real, man. But no, it was. I had a dope comedy weekend. You know, I gotta give a shout out, man, to the Don't Tell people, bro. Don't Tell was fantastic this weekend. We did Stardust out by Lou Gardens. Great. Then we did Don't Tell to pop up anywhere. We was in somebody's house, bro.
That's funny.
It was in somebody's crib.
It's funny.
It was in somebody's crib, bro. And then Sunday I went down to the Saturday show, probably about 21 people. This Friday show about 65. And then Sunday I drove down to Sebring, did a Mother's Day show. It was a great show.
Who did you do it for?
This chick named Georgia. She from out of South Florida, out of Sebring, Georgia Dawkins.
I know that young lady. Okay, got
it. Yeah, good show. But dog, when I tell you it rained, Jeff, I'm talking about. I needed them new eyes, bro.
Yeah,
I couldn't see nothing, dog. Jeff, I was driving like 30 miles per hour coming up 29, bro. It was like pouring.
You ever drive in the rain and you're like, oh well, if I die, I die. I mean,
yeah,
you know there's a coin flip whether you make it or not.
Is it? Hey, I could survive that rain. But I whoop a gorilla ass.
There you go. Hey, can a gorilla swim?
No.
I don't think so. No, I don't think a gorilla can swim. Nah.
So then I pop on him, dive in the pool. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna do? What he gonna do?
Kid looking like Schwarzenegger from True Lies.
What he gonna do? He can't catch me. I'm in the water.
Which
would be funny if he could get in the water.
I know, just get there and just start.
Hey, dog, they said you couldn't swim.
Kid would have this blow dart and his Benadryl underneath the water.
Hey, man, according to Wikipedia, you can't swim.
What you doing in here, dog?
So dumb.
Hey, I got a question for Jeff, though.
Okay.
So now that you got the eyes and you're all good and everything, and you say you seeing them the halos, do you get scared that you might be walking to the light by mistake?
That's funny.
I don't know. It's kind of funny that when you're on the road and everything seems like lit up like Vegas a little bit. But I can see everything. I can see signs from like a long way away, that I used to not see before. And now I'm like, oh God, I can see. And Craig and I were sitting having lunch, and it was like, he goes, "How can you see that sign?" I said, "Yeah, that's Magnolia." He goes, and he's squinting, and he's got like, he's got the lenses and everything. He can't see. I'm going, "That's Magnolia." He goes, "You can't see that." I said, "Of course I get the Magnolia. Which eye do you want me to see it? I'll see them both."
Oh man, we getting old out here, man. We're not young anymore.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah, but when they take the lenses out, you can't get cataracts anymore because the cataract grows on your regular lens. So when they take the lens out completely and put the plastic one in, you ain't getting cataracts.
Now, okay. Now that you've done that, what other surgery would you be willing to have? I got my surgery. If I got a dream surgery, if I can have it, I'd do it.
I'm actually tomorrow. I'm going to the super doctor because I want to live longer. So I have a heart doctor who he does a full heart scan. And when I say the heart scan, I'm talking every layer of your heart. And he can see every break or anything you have down there.
Oh, you're talking about that high end doctor that
super high resolution. You gotta pay some money for it. But for me, I want to know, hey, because my partner Craig had a heart attack and he's healthy.
Yeah, he is.
He was like 4 years ago, he had a heart attack. I'm like, dude, I ain't never working out. If you can have a heart attack, I ain't never exercising again.
Crazy. If I went to that doctor, I pay him good money to not tell me what's wrong with my heart, because I know what I done put in my body. Keep it to your damn self. I don't want to know. I know what's going on.
Yeah, but you can't eat for like 18 hours. They're like, you can't eat anything. You can't do anything. So
for 18, you can't
it's gonna be about 18 hours before I can eat.
Nah, see, I'm out already. See, you got me.
You come on. You already did it, man. You already did that. 90 hard, 700 hard, or
75
prison
hard, baby. Prison hard. Wait a minute, that's different kind of hard.
Hey yo.
That's where they put the teardrops on your booty.
Oh, whoa,
hey yo, bro.
Yo,
you was doing good, Jeff. You was, hey man.
Hey, I had to give you the legal advice. I had to tell you what happens.
Coming on, bro. Chill, bro.
Hey, man, bro. Nah, I'm not doing anything.
She's gonna have a new Tubi movie after we're done. She's gonna
go.
Ooh.
Hey, as long as I want to play the sheriff, bro. Hey, I told you I want to play the sheriff in the movie. Dog. Hey, James, real talk.
Yeah,
I ain't know, but you knew that I got a cousin named Cataracts.
That's funny. Okay.
Love Cataracts, B, and they got the apostrophe right before, and the cataract spelled with a K.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
And it ends in an X. Rax.
Cataracts. R-A-X.
Cataracts. Boy, we are so stupid. That's why I love this show so much. But I do want to be on a Tubi movie. I think we can get in there, Ken. I think we can sneak in there, man. I want to play the guy that's making some kind of food. Like I look like the cook dude. Like I want to be that kind of dude.
I told Bowie, I said, if I have a movie, man, I always wanted to be the sheriff in like them Hallmark movies. They always got a police officer.
Yes.
Every movie. I want to be the hometown sheriff.
One cop. It's one in Hallmark. It's always just one cop. Just one sheriff. That's it.
In every movie, he
no crime.
Like a star athlete. Yeah, he got hurt and he ended up staying in the city. Like, man, if I didn't blow out my knee, a little bit, you would have been a professional now. I'm right here.
Come on, can't go look like Jackie Gleason and Smokey the Bandit with that big hat on. Using that accent. Boy, you didn't come from my loins.
I got my hat, baby.
Hey,
that's right. I got my Osama bin Laden hat. Wear your hat.
Oh, you don't want me to break out my hat.
Wear your hat.
My hat's scary. My hat's scary.
Jeff, baby, no war, baby. You see the war hat right there. What's up,
baby?
Come talk to him, bro.
See what you're doing. Now, guys, don't go anywhere when we get back. We have a very special guest joining us. She's not only a recording artist, she is an actress. She has 2 projects out on Tubi right now. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Real Laughs, Real Radio, 104.1. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you because you are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John, your favorite DEI hire. That's correct. Joined the virtual studio with some really good friends of mine. First up, Jeff the Batman Kaufman. Jeff's here with us. And I got Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando comedy. But today, he is I Will F a Gorilla Up. Okay. In other wild stories, we got a very special guest with us today. I had the honor and privilege of actually interviewing her on my late night talk show, The Lowdown, back in my days at Afro on Xfinity Comcast. But she is joining us today. Not only is she a recording artist, but she is now an official actress. That's right. She has 2 projects out on Tubi right now. We talking to my friend, Miss Seseley Monat J. What's going on, girl?
Hey, Hey, everybody. Hey. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. You guys are so funny.
Thank you. I need you to tell my wife that later on. But thank you for being on the show with us, because I appreciate you coming on, because I had the pleasure of actually meeting you, and you have such a bubbly, wonderful, you are bright, you are happy, and you try to spread joy. So I love the fact that you're with us tonight. So thank you, Seseley, for being here with us. Okay. Yes. Now, tell me this. Now, I know you're a recording artist, because yes, you got to actually perform on the show when I had you on, but now you've dipped your toe into acting. So I got to know, as a recording artist, what's easier, recording music, making music, performing it, or actually acting? Take your time. It's just radio.
I mean, well, I wouldn't say neither one is easier.
Okay.
I really couldn't even choose, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Both come naturally to me.
I can tell. Okay. But let me ask you this way. Which gets you more nervous, performing or acting? Because that's how you know which one's harder.
Performing.
No, really?
You know why? Because they're not filming.
Yeah.
They're not filming.
Okay.
Performing is live. It's totally live. It's something different. Not saying that I don't love it just as much. It's my first love. Okay. But performing instead of filming,
there's no cut.
It's totally
there's no
different.
Stop.
So
there's no I messed
up.
There's no
cut. There's no stop.
Got it. That's like when we do stand-up comedy. People like when we do stand-up and people ask us about radio, it's different in radio. Radio, we can edit, we can bleep, we can do all kinds of stuff, we can do a whole segment over. But when you're on stage right there's no do-overs. If you mess up, you flub your line or whatnot, or you getting heckled, you just got to deal with that right then and there. Right then and there.
Keep going.
That's right. The ball keeps bouncing. Now, what made you decide you wanted to take that leap, though, and actually be in film? And congratulations on being in film.
Well, thank you. Well, the thing is, I've always dipped my toe in the acting atmosphere. Okay. It's just waiting for the right opportunities to actually come along. I've done a lot of extra work. I've done a lot of other independent films like several years ago. Mm-hmm. But it was until like the last maybe like year and a half where I've done several projects now. We do have the hit list that's currently out right now that came out in February, and then and then The Devil Comes to Duval that actually comes out next month, June.
Now I'm from the South, and when I heard that title, The Devil Comes to Duval, I said, I'm staying in Orlando because we don't play.
Hey, James, I was like this. Somebody got to get it.
No, but congratulations on all your success. I love it. And I know acting probably comes easier for you because you have a personality. You don't get nervous on set and whatnot because it's nerve-wracking. I did a little bit of acting in a movie and I hated it. I'm not an actor. I won't ever call myself that. Even if I make it to a level as a comedian where I'm a celebrity and they put me in a movie and they call you an actor because you're a celebrity in a movie. Nah, acting is tough. Jeff has a daughter that's going to school for acting. It's not easy. It's hard. My hat's off to you. So,
and when you see yourself on like the screen, I mean, that's spooky too, because you've seen my crappy commercial in the movie theater. And I suffer through that. Every time I look at it, it's like Jabba the Hutt is looking at you and you're like, God, I don't even want to see this anymore. I don't even want to see it.
Or hearing your recorded voice as a comedian back. That is the worst. I sound like that.
Hey, man, can I record your set? I'd be like, no, I don't want this. It is. Like, I don't even listen to myself when I'm talking to y'all. Like, I have this off. I don't want to hear it.
Gotcha. Now, do you have a hard time with that when you go see your project, you go to the premiere of the actual movie that you were in? Is it hard to see yourself on screen, or you just like, man, I did a good job?
Sometimes you have those moments of, depending on what you're doing in each scene, because I have in one of my films that we filmed, I do have a spicy scene, and on certain parts, I'm like, ooh, like, oh, everybody's gonna see this part.
Covering your mom's eyes.
Other than that,
your people's there. Yeah, you're like, don't look at this. Don't look. Go ahead, Ken.
Hey, so Jay, that's my question for you, ma'am. This is from my wife. My wife, because you said the spicy scene. My wife said, "How do Tubi movies make them sex scenes look so real? Because they look real. If you watch a Tubi movie, you're like, yo, they getting it in, like it's real."
It's so funny.
Kids sit right next to the TV.
It's so funny because on one of the scenes for the hit list, I helped choreograph one of the spicy scenes with the characters. So it's all about position and angles. So to make it look believable,
I'm more of a power bottom.
It has to be choreographed like a dance. So yeah, so where the camera is, how the actors are, how you're covering certain things and hands are certain places. That's how you can make it look so believable when it's really not.
Okay.
I can't imagine if you're doing one of these scenes and somebody goes, and me, I would never want to see myself do it. I'm like, oh, I don't look good like this. This is a bad look.
No,
put some more blanket over here.
I would look like one of the gorillas on. I would look like somebody get 100 men to come get this gorilla.
Hey, my other question for you is this: why do you think that so many Black producers, writers, and directors are starting to take their movie to Tubi? Because it's weird because the platform when we first started watching it, Tubi was like old TV shows. Yeah, you can go there to watch Unsolved Mysteries and Matlock. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, it was like this explosion of like Black movies, which is so dope to go see.
Amen.
Yeah, it's a lot of films that are on there. A lot of the times, it depends on, I guess. Well, for one, depending on what kind of deal like the actual director may have. Sometimes they may have like a direct line to like Tubi, to where they're able to do it independently. Some, like the projects that I've been a part of, the actual director had a deal with Maverick, was able to get it on Tubi and other platforms as well. So it's a blessing for us to be able to be Tubi. We're sprinkled here, we're sprinkled there, but
and Prime,
Apple, So
and Prime,
Amazon, and Prime, So he was able to have a deal with Maverick to be able to distribute the film in other outlets. But to answer your question directly, I believe that Tubi saw an opening to where, hey, let's kind of open the space up for a lot of independent, filmmakers that really have some good stuff. And they do. Yes. It's a lot of great films out there. Right. And they have a team, to screen everything before it goes on there. But they found their outlet, and congratulations to the people, because it's not easy, No. And then there's some that kind of, it has a genre for everybody.
Yes, and let's be honest, Tubi's one of the premier streaming platforms right now that's giving a lot of shine and opportunities to people of color. They really are, and I love the fact that they're doing that, because it's beginning to grow. Because what I'm starting to see is more celebrities going over to Tubi now that lane's been opened up. So you never know where it's going to be in the next 5 years.
I think Dion and Roxy got a podcast on Tubi.
Yes.
Yeah, Deion Sanders and Roxy got a podcast on Tubi. But my other thing about this, and let me know how you feel about this, but also people think there's a lot of negative behind Tubi, because you said there are different genres. There are some really hood movies that people might think that make Black people look bad, and the conspiracy is they're like, well, it's like that because Fox owns Tubi and putting the negative out, so Black people will see the negative because it's from Fox. Do you believe that?
Not really, to a certain extent. I think some movies probably may have slid through the cut that have made it on the platform.
Yeah. But
like the guardrails, like the clothes.
the beard that keeps coming off.
They didn't get the full
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's what I will.
Deflated tummies and.
Yeah. But I will say this about Tubi. In their defense, I'll shoot them some bail. There's learning lessons and growing curves that's going to occur when you have something new. It's still in its infancy stages. It's still a young platform. So they had to start somewhere. You know what I mean? And I think as they grow, the quality grows with it and things get better, because I've seen some really good stuff on Tubi, to be honest with you. But there are some things you might see, just like if you go to Prime, just if you go to Netflix, there's something for everybody. Everybody can enjoy something from Tubi right now.
You got to understand Tubi's demographics too, though. You know, people absolutely. You got to go to the numbers, and believe it or not, Tubi is the second most watched for African Americans.
Correct.
Which was crazy.
You do have a good market.
Yes. The crazy thing about that was it is the second, but you will watch ads, and I'm like, none of these ads are for us. They didn't have like no black ads.
Because they're all lawyer ads. You know,
I'm like, where the black ads? It's like, well, they did Papa John's and Pepsi. I'm like, dog, we ain't got no hair grease.
What do you expect, a Soul Glow or something?
Yes, man. Cocoa butter commercial. We can't get a cocoa butter commercial.
You so silly. Look. Okay.
Just for me. We can't get a just for me commercial. Come on, man.
So funny. You so funny. So I just want to say to you, sis, we are so very proud of you. I am, because when I first met you, I saw that you were going to be a star. I'm like, this girl has so much drive, such a great personality, such a caring, a happy, just wanting to shine your light everywhere. It was amazing having you in the studio, and thank you for being with us here today. We want everybody to support you, love you, and make sure that you get to that place you're trying to get to, because we all believe in you. You're doing good, girl. Yeah. And I want you to tell everybody how they can follow you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Tell everybody how they can follow you on social media, please. Tell me your social media.
Absolutely. Well, it is Seseley Monat J, SESELEY MONAT Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. Just Google me. And as well, be sure to watch the hit list as well on Tubi.
I gotta ask what I got the hit list, and what's the other one?
The Devil Came to Duval.
The Devil Come Duval. That comes out next month. Okay. So we got like 3 more weeks before that one comes out. It's a suspenseful thriller.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. My wife don't do scary. That's
kind of like the movie. It's not like really scary, but I do play the devil, so I have some moments. There are some moments that may make you jump.
Wait a minute. You trying to tell me a woman is the devil?
I knew it, son.
Yes.
See, Seseley, shut your mouth, but keep on talking. What?
No.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with us today. We wish you nothing but the best. Y'all go check out my girl. Y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more hilarity on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host, James John, joined in virtual studio with Ken Miller, aka I will F a gorilla up, and Jeff the Batman Kaufman. I want to remind you guys, if you are not following us on social media, y'all need to do that. Not now, but right now. I need y'all to go to Instagram, Facebook, look up Real Laughs, follow us, and now you can go to YouTube. You need to find Real Laughs, subscribe, like, and comment, and share all this hilarity so we can keep it going for another 9 years. Now, Ken, you said you had something for us, man. Go ahead.
I just wanted to continue off of the Tubi, man. Shout out to Seseley Monat J. Shout out to her. But I'm serious, Jeff. When I first started watching Tubi, when I found out it had a lot of black movies, I was shocked that a lot of their ads wasn't for like what black people bought. Like, I don't buy Poppy soda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but it's only 20%. You get 20%. The other 80% is like white.
Yeah. So I was thinking like I was thinking like if I had a something where if I was advertising, I knew black people have a product. If I knew that they were watching it a lot, I try to get my product on that channel. And
how many attorney commercials do you see?
A lot. Attorney commercials. That $9 Colonial life insurance.
That's money.
How's that not for black people?
Man, black people don't want that cheap. We get good insurance. You know what black people life insurance is? Go for me.
The general?
First of all, the general car insurance.
That's shotgun insurance.
Number 2. Y'all, that joke went over y'all head, bro.
I hear you say it, man. I hear it. I'm sorry.
Black people life insurance is a GoFundMe.
That's damn for real. I got mine from Amscott. All right, anyway.
But for real, I used to tell my wife me and my wife love Tubi. We really do love Tubi. When I would watch, I'm like, there are no commercials tailored for black people. And we're 80% of that station. That's the only reason I said that. That's why.
Okay. What would you like to see, Ken? What's missing that you would like to see to serve our community?
I don't know. We doing serious or joking?
Always joking. Always.
They can
joking.
tell me where I get some oxtails on a discount.
Yeah.
They could have did a Save a Lot commercial. We could have did
Food Lion.
A Food Lion. We could have did Ruth and May's babysitting. I watch your kids for $100 a week.
If I see a commercial for babysitting, I'm done.
Come on,
I am done.
Drop them off at Nana House.
Big Mama's.
Big Mama's daycare. Drop them off at Big Mama's.
Big Mama
baby. Flip phone kiosk at the mall.
Okay. Hey man, Jeff Kaufman's shoe cleaner, cleaning Jordans for over 25 years.
Yeah.
Hey, some dry cleaner. We need a good dry cleaner. We ain't had a good now we up in the big leagues commercial in a long time, bro.
You know we got to have a funeral home in there too.
Oh, got to be a funeral home. Who got the body?
Home.
Who got the body funeral home?
Our motto: you kill them, we'll chill them.
We'll chill them. Hey man, go on, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, say that again, James. That might have went over their head.
Hey, you kill them, we'll chill them. Funeral home.
Gotta have a good barbecue commercial.
True.
Gotta have a good barbecue commercial, man. Gotta got a good something about cleaning products on the Saturday morning. Gotta clean up. It's so much stuff, Jeff, that they could have put on there, but they put on poppy soda. Ain't no black person drinking poppy soda in that. Now, if it was Czech or Shasta,
you know why they do it? It's all digital, so people are ordering it. It's not like they have sales groups. You're buying it. Like I go through a circuit called Vibe, and it's all digital, and I mean you're tracking everything. So these people are just looking for less in demographics as far as they got ages, but outside of that, no, it's just eyeballs.
They're just looking where can I
$14 for 1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where can I spend this money and use the rest of my advertising budget? Yeah, I put it on Tubi. I'm gonna start advertising on Tubi.
Hey, dog, we could. We're ready on Tubi, bro.
I'm telling you,
it can't cost that much. If anybody can throw a movie on Tubi, it can't cost that damn much.
I'll get 4 more subscribers. It'll be great.
Yeah, for real. Knock us up to 230.
Cecely's one of them.
I know the game. Now I'm gonna come out with my own hit list movie. Same thing.
Yeah. We got our own hit list.
James, if you look at the ad, the lady got her panties down by the bottom of her legs. That's you.
Yes, me. It's my thong.
That's the G-string, the thong on that big ass calf. Yeah.
Yep.
But the other thing too, I'm gonna bring up about Tubi, man, because I asked her something and Jeff gave me a face like I know what I was talking about when I'm the most educated person on this panel.
That is the truth right there.
Yeah, because I am able to
practice. It's free. He knows about it. Yeah,
I am able to practice comedy in over 17 states now.
Over 17. God damn it. That's funny. Hey,
I'm in a Guinness Book record of able to do comedy in over 17. Where can y'all do comedy at? Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Y'all ain't done.
Michelle said I can't even leave Florida. Like,
you up in the Panhandle with a time change?
What are you talking about? You international, James. You the international man of mystery. Jeez.
I'm only allowed to go on a cruise ship, and I can't go no further than Pensacola.
James, the payday killer, baby. We already know.
Man.
You the Ted Lange of the Love Boat, man. Come on.
I am.
Jeff, in most of the black community, they do have a negative connotation of Tubi because they really think a lot of these hood movies, these ghetto ass movies, They really think that Tubi pushes those movies on our community because it's owned by Fox, and they really think like it's like music. Remember back in the 80s and 90s, we had Public Enemy, positive music, and then gangster rap came, and then all this thought rap came, and that's pushed out more than the positive.
Yeah.
So the black community really feels that. You don't think that Tubi did that?
No.
I think what happens is people cater to what they think can sell. I mean, I can tell you what I think can sell. Like when I write a comic book, I'm like, oh, this would be great. And I go, not enough people going to want to watch it. And I mean, you think some of the classic black movies or black exploitation movies. I mean, think of some of those when you talk about things that definitely push the envelope.
Yes.
I mean, that stuff was serious. And I'm going to get you, sucker. I mean, that is the most brutal movie. And it covered every demographic and nobody complained.
Yeah,
it was that funny.
But that was comedy.
It was parody.
They were parody. No, hear me out, Jeffrey. Hear me out. They were parodying a lot of. They were parodying movies they thought was some BS. These Tubi movies, they not parody. They real people doing some hood stuff. Here's the top movie on Tubi.
Here's the only problem with that argument, Ken, because I looked up Tubi. I did a really deep dive on Tubi because we were going to try to do a deal back in the day with them.
Who?
Afro.
For real?
We were trying to figure out.
The guy in Tight Mike, we're trying to work something out.
Yeah. See, you're going to get me in trouble. Look at here's the thing. When I was looking them up, because we were trying to put our specials on Tubi maybe back in the day. Remember we did our specials? We recorded our comedy specials.
Yeah.
The thing with Tubi is the people, when you see those movies, they are all black productions putting those movies out. Yeah. It's a black director, black writer, black actors. It's a black production who makes those movies. But yes, I'm going to be real. There's a demographic for those movies. There is an audience that wants to see
look at the Tyler Perry movies. It's the same concept, They cater to a market.
Yeah, I 100% agree with y'all. I don't even disagree with that the thing about putting it out there like that. I'm just saying
it does come out. It does come up, yes, in the black community.
That's the issue.
Oh, come on. Every time they portray a Jewish guy on television, it's the same dude. It's the same guy. It's the same business, money, lawyer, doctor, and you watch this stuff. And when it's written, like a lot of Jewish writers, they cater to that community, and we don't want to just watch every other word that they use and say, "Oh yeah, I can tell this actor's Jewish, character's Jewish." And I agree you out after a period of time.
Yeah, I agree. Wait a minute. Ain't you a damn lawyer?
Yeah.
Don't you got money?
I'll give you an example. I showed up for a meeting today. Listen, I was in the Army just like you, man. What are you talking about?
Who you killed though?
Did you kill? I was saving lives.
Hey,
Jeff,
I was saving lives.
In the den.
You were killing cars.
You were supposed to let me down the battlefield, boy.
Don't bring
me out of destiny. Get out of destiny.
That's so funny.
That's my destiny.
That's my destiny.
That sounds like what's that? That's Unicron.
No.
Oh, Transformers say that's my destiny.
That's so funny.
He blow up, bro.
But I think going back to that real quick with movies and representation, I think every single culture out there, no matter who it may be, wants to be properly represented in a movie. Bro, I get that.
We went to Wu-Tang. What was the majority of the audience of Wu-Tang?
White.
And they sat there.
When I went to see Public Enemy at Taboo, me, Pedro, and one other dude, everybody else, all young white kids. I'm like, I didn't know they knew who Public Enemy was.
They do. Because we've reached that age now, Ken. Like when I was growing up, I would see a bunch of young kids wearing Led Zeppelin jackets, and they knew who Led Zeppelin was when I was in middle school. We've got to the age now that kids are starting to go back and listen to retro stuff from our past, like we did when I was young, like them.
Do you think it's a parenting thing, or you think it's TikTok?
Absolutely. I've made my kids into a reflection of all the things I loved as a kid. My kids love Marvel. My kids love anime, which wasn't cool when I was a kid. They turn on you though.
They turn on you when they get to 12 or 13. They rebel and they want to do something you don't like.
That's true. That is true.
Hey, so I don't know. My daughter was into all of it, and then she turned 13, and then I'm the devil now. I can't do anything.
Hopefully, she come back around because God rest his soul, Kenny was the same way. He would get in the car, be like, "Bro, You ain't got no music that's not from 1947. I said this new edition. First of all, they ain't that old.
No, they're
then
not.
2 years ago, he gonna send me a Snapchat of him singing "Can You Stand the Rain?" Talking about, Dad, this is my song. Yeah. And I was like, how you know? No lie, James, true story. I said, how you know that song? He said, Dad, you used to make us listen to this stuff all the time.
Yes.
That's all you listen to. And then
they start to appreciate it. Yeah, we're at that age now.
Thank you.
You go on TikTok, there's videos of Martin all over there. There's videos of Living Single now because kids are starting to look these shows up. Like you love
Martin. You know something? Real.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I see it. It's so weird because it just hit me. The only thing that doesn't transfer into the white community is black comedy. Think of when you go to the Improv and there's a great like Guy Torrey, for example. He shows up, that audience 90% black.
You have to be.
It's strange how that works out that way.
Famous.
Yes, that
like,
Ken said it.
Like
Ken said
super,
it.
Like Kevin Hart.
Super famous.
Yeah. Or from a white sitcom.
Yeah, you gotta be like, because white people come see SAD because of the neighborhood.
And they used to come see Roy Wood because he was on Sanford and what was it?
I know you're talking about the bar.
Yeah, the bar show. Yeah,
but no, Jeff, you correct about that.
But think about when we see a Guy Torrey and I watch him perform and I'm going, one of the best.
Yes.
The best guys I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And nobody, in the majority of the community will not even recognize him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a shame. It's just because he didn't become movie famous.
Yeah, and that happened. That happened. True story with Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts will tell you the story. Tony Roberts went on Tom and Dan.
Yes, he did.
And Tony Roberts said, "This is the most white people ever come see me in Orlando," because he went on Tom and Dan and he killed.
And he's so funny.
Sold like 250 tickets off of Tom and Dan.
Yes.
And he said, "This is the most white people ever came to see me." You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right, Jeff. A lot of that does not, like people go see Chris Tucker because he was a Hollywood guy.
He did Rush Hour. Yeah. Rush Hour was a crossover hit for everybody.
And you know who else to go see him?
Who?
Oh. Chris Tucker from Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3.
It's 3, not 3. Oh, all right, guys. We're running out of time, so I want to give you guys a little bit of space to tell everybody where you're going to be this weekend, so they can come out and support you. Ken, where are you going to be this weekend, brother?
I might be at the Funny Bone. I'm waiting for I got the thumbs up, but I'm waiting for the thumbs up. Gotcha. Well, we hope you get that, man. If y'all can, go check that out this weekend.
And if I don't, wait, hold on. Who you might be there with?
Godfrey. Godfrey's there.
And if I don't, I'm bringing a gorilla with me.
I love it. True face. And Jeff, what are you going to be doing this weekend, sir? What do you got coming?
I'm going to be at the Orlando Hospital again. No, I'm doing Under Oath.
With halos in his eyes.
I'll be doing my Under Oath show, having a good time, knocking it out. I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun. And next month, I actually get to interview Kevin Smith again, so I'm excited.
Kevin Smith,
who you got this weekend?
Yeah. It's Joey Travolta. John's brother, who opened a theater up for majority of the people who work for him are on the spectrum somewhere. Oh, and he does this because people don't know he used to be a special needs teacher, and he's just a really good guy, man. I made him cry. I felt bad. He actually asked for the interview today because he just emailed us. He goes, out of all the interviews I did, that's the one I want to put out because I thought it was important.
Come on, man.
I was like, I love that, man.
Good for you, my brother.
Very nice. Definitely go check out Under Oath, guys. Every Saturday it airs, man. Definitely check it out with is Craig, your favorite hillbilly, Jeff Kaufman, and myself, man. This Friday, if you guys want to, come on back out to Lakeland. I'm going to be hosting the Newlywed Game, the Newlywed Game at Winter Circle in Lakeland. People, show starts at 9. It's a free show, so come out, get some good ass wings. They're delicious. And on Saturday, if you want to see delicious. I'm going to be in Jacksonville. I'm going to be with my buddy Ollie Flores at the Deerwood Castle. That's right. The Sports Car Museum. I'm going to be performing there. It's going to be hosted by Juice. Y'all look at my social media, get your tickets right now, and let's have a ball. Thank you all for listening to us on behalf of myself, James John, Ken Miller, and Jeff the Batman Kaufman. Thank y'all for listening. We will see you tomorrow. Ken, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed and Tubi. Come pick up our specials, bro. What y'all ain't got nothing else to do.
We out.